What's up, YouTube? I'm back with another video. This time I'm going to talk about some issues I'm having with Draftkings. Now, I hate to make videos or reviews about, a product that you're using or something that you're investing your money in and it doesn't work out. But if we don't talk about these things, how will the issues ever get fixed? And because I'm pretty sure there are other people going through the same things I'm going through with Draftkings or any other video I make talking about something that didn't work out. Now, this Draftkings issue is, now, I admit I kind of made the mistake in the beginning because I had two accounts, which you're only allowed to have one. So I had an old account, with them, which I didn't use. What I used years ago or whatnot, and I kind of stopped using it, and then I opened a new account, which the new account wasn't technically my account. It was for my mother and my father. They were playing Draftkings, watch football. So they were to do some football bets or whatnot, and so I created an account for them, and I kind of managed it for them, and they just let me know who they wanted. I made the picks and all of that. Did that for them. And so by me doing that for them, I just kind of let my original account fall by the wayside, because I would run it theirs, and then when they were done with it, like I said, I had them on my phone. It was on my phone because I did it for them. And so I originally was just using that account I created for them. Okay, and so because I was using this account, I didn't use the other one. And I didn't think about that other account because, like I said, this was years ago when I created them, and I had been using this one for so long. And I think the Conor McGregor fight is when this happened. So whenever that Conor McGregor fight was, and the bet came out to where you bet $1 if Conor McGregor lands a knockout or something like that in the first round, you win $100, something like that. It came to my email. I hit it to go and make the bet, and then when you log in and sign in, it signed in the old account, which I had forgotten about. And when it signed in the old account, it alerted that I had two accounts, which put restrictions on both accounts. Okay, which, like I said, that part I made a mistake when I did that, not knowing and didn't think about that old account. And so that being said, that part was on me. But when something like that happens and occurs, you contact them to see what's going on with your restrictions on your account. And they tell me, well, you got two accounts signed in. And I'm like, okay, well, this is the account I'm using. You ask them, delete that account. And so they do. They delete that. Before they deleted the account, we went back and forth for weeks, going back and forth with this. And then they have me they send the emails back. We going back and forth, email. And I'm like, I got money on the account. So I'm like, at this point, just release my money and I will go elsewhere. Because it shouldn't be that hard to clear this up. Yeah, it was my fault in the beginning because I activated the two accounts. Mistake on my part. But it shouldn't be this hard to clear this situation up. And when you could just, which I told them, well, delete, I'm using. Hello? Hello? Okay. Phone call. Ain't that something? Okay. It shouldn't be that difficult to clear this up. Now, I spoke with them. I told them to, well, I'm not using that other account. Just go ahead and delete it. Which, after about a week or so, they deleted that old account. And so when I still try to use the one that I'm currently using, and I want to just switch the information over, like I said, it was an account for my parents, switch the information over, make that my main account. Still had restrictions. I couldn't do it, and they said, because like I said, their name was on it. I was trying to switch the name over and switch it over, make it my account. They say, okay, to do that, Send us a copy of your ID. I do that. Then they come back 2 days later. Send us a picture of you holding your ID. Okay, so I do that. I'm trying to switch over the account to make this one my personal account because I had 2 accounts. And this is one I was using, and this is one that I have money on. And so I'm doing everything I asked, and still today, which has been, let's see, whenever that Conor McGregor fight was, and when that bet was, till this day, I still have restrictions on my account. So I don't know the exact date when that fight was, but that's when it happened. And I still cannot even take my money off of the account. If I could take my money off of the account, fine, I scrap it. And now they'll tell me, well, you can't sign back into the old account to clear up something, which they deleted. So now I can't sign or create that account back because now they have that account blocked. So I'm sending a message back and forth. I'm like, can you just fix this account? I said, okay, I put everything back to what it was on this account and we'll go from there. I'm still restricted. They still haven't cleared it up. Draftkings, who's ever running or operated systems? Come on now, get it together. Something like this should be, you could simply go in and work your magic keyboard fingers or whatever and just clear the restrictions, clear the account up, because I've given you all the information you need. And this has been going on for months now at this point. Or if you cannot fix that, release my money. Plain and simple. Which is really the killing part, is they won't release my money. DraftKings, get it together. And if anybody else having this kind of problems out of DraftKings and their accounts been restricted or something like that, then hit me up and we'll figure this out together. DraftKings, get it together.